Hi everyone, welcome back to Project of the Week. This week we're going to be looking at freeCodeCamp, and I'm really excited to see what a huge project like freeCodeCamp does when it comes to community-driven contribution. So yeah, right off the bat, 68% of PRs come from the community itself. So that's really incredible, especially when you consider this very educational content. It needs to be accurate for millions of learners. And there's only 24% of PRs coming from the core team and 8% coming from bots. So they've really figured out how to engage and prioritize community contributions. But what's interesting is that even with the community doing most of the work, the core team stays actively involved in guiding and mentoring contributors. And since this is educational content, having that experienced oversight really ensures that quality. And it still sort of empowers newcomers to learn by doing. And with that bot activity sitting under 3%, it shows that this project isn't just about automating everything. It might be helping with some of the mundane tasks and just making things a little bit easier, but it's about that human element that makes this work. And yeah, 100% all throughout review merge rate, review rate, as well as approval rate. So every single PR gets reviewed and approved before merge. Whether you're teaching people fundamentals, you can't have mistakes slipping through. And it shows that freeCodeCamp is very dedicated to that. It's serious quality control. And yeah, review turnaround is sitting under 3 hours, and you can kind of break it down around that. So yeah, about 75% of PRs get reviewed within 1 day. And so, contributors aren't just waiting around wondering whether or not their work makes sense. The core team is working very hard to actually continue with that review process as fast as possible. What I find really fascinating is how they've been able to turn the process of learning into contributing. And it's not more so kind of throwing people in and thinking, okay, here's some content to consume, but it's more like, here's how you can actually help make this better for everyone else. And that's really, really helpful and helps a lot of developers of different skills, different backgrounds in coding really learn about the open source community as well as just coding in general. But definitely check out freeCodeCamp if you're very interested in getting some skill sets on that. But that's it for this week. Comment below with projects you'd like to see, and see you next time.